I thought I'd do a video to condense down some of the stuff that I go over in many of my other videos with regards to new resellers. If you're somebody who's new, I divide you into two different camps. You have new resellers who have a strong background in web development and IT services, the people who basically understand the technical side of what it is they're getting involved in. Then you have the folks who have a kind of a sales background, but don't have that technical basis of understanding. And of course, everybody else is sort of somewhere in between. And I'm not going to speak of people who are naive to both sales and technical stuff because that's a whole different story. Most people either have a sales background or have a technical background and some crossover in between. There's always some overlap. If you're one of these folks, I'm going to give you my advice. My advice to you is, number one, if you don't have a sales background, if you're technical, don't underestimate the complexity of selling. You may be good at it. You may have sold a lot of deals in the past, and you may have worked at an agency where the leads were coming at you left, right, and center. The agency had a good reputation that was established years before, and you rode on the coattails of that and made a lot of sales. If that's the case, that's great. Don't underestimate what you're going to have to do to get your agency founded. You're going to have to get your reputation built. You're going to have to build your own portfolio. You're going to have to figure out a lead pipeline. If you're a partner with Rocket Driver, obviously leads are taken care of for you. However, you're going to want to build your own basis of leads in addition to what we furnish you with. You have to go out there and you have to earn your keep. You need to get a lead system in place for long-term sustainability. If you're somebody that has no technical background, don't underestimate the need for it. I'm not saying that it's an incredibly high learning curve, because the truth is you can sell without knowing very much at all about the technical underpinnings of what you're selling. However, you can easily be tripped up if you develop a sort of base of knowledge that has learning gaps, which is a very common problem with new resellers. They'll learn about one service, not another. They'll understand one term, but not another. And they wind up with a pyramid that's like got holes all throughout it, and it just doesn't make a triangle. It sort of falls over to the side. Take the time to study and self-study. Don't sit there and hammer support services thinking that they can educate you through emails or through messages back and forth. That is not how that's going to work. If you want to truly get educated on a topic, you're sitting at the device that's made, that probably in the whole vastness of human history gives you the best ability to self-educate ever. Endless videos on YouTube you can research, endless tutorials out there, endless searches you can make. You can educate yourself. That's how most people in this industry educated themselves. They took the time to read and research on their own. You have to make this is to both camps. You have to make building a business your lifestyle. This is not a hobby. Maybe it is a hobby for you. However, you need to treat it like it's a serious endeavor or you're not going to be successful. You need to research on your own. You need to do your homework. You need to take things seriously. You need to get your computers set up properly. You need to download the apps that you need to do what you're doing. You need to pay attention to taking notes and all the things I go over in all my videos. Every video I've produced has been produced for a reason of educating people on becoming better resellers. Doesn't matter what service you're selling, whether it's SEO, PPC, websites, SMS marketing, any of those things are all in between. They're all, to one degree or another, technical services that require sales in a consultative manner to be successful at. And for all of you out there who are endeavoring to do this, you're doing something that, has a huge upside potential, requires a little bit of work. Everything requires work. When I hear from people, that, oh, it's so hard, I have to get on the phone for an hour a day, I cringe at that. Because, gosh, any job you've ever had in your whole life has been harder than this. Really, it's not that difficult to sell these services and to apply yourself. I think the hard part is finding the motivation from within to go forward and to do what you need to do to be successful. That's a major stumbling block for a lot of people. And to that end, you have to find the inner motivation to do this. If you don't have the motivation, doesn't matter what resources are given to you, you're going to fail. And a lot of people fall back on excuses. Oh, I don't have the technical know-how. I'm too old. I'm too young. I'm not sales-oriented. I'm not technical enough. I'm bad at math. I'm great at science, but I suck at history. Whatever it is, doesn't matter. The people that I have met in my life who founded extremely successful agencies had, all kinds of varied intelligence types. Tons of them were ADHD as it gets. Tons of them they were all different personality types. They were all different types of screwed up, and yet they did it because they wanted to do it. You can overcome the minor hurdles of learning this industry and being successful if you want to. Anyhow, that's going to conclude this video. I just wanted to make a short, sweet little advice to new resellers, and this is it. Anyhow, if you like this vid and you like this channel, go ahead and subscribe. Click that like button on this video and go down below and ring that bell to get notified when we drop new vids, which I do on a very routine basis. And I'll see you in the next one.